fan far away. You won't hear
Arwen
it.
Arwen
Hmm?
doesn't know what she has coming up. Fat Steven doesn't know what he has coming up.
To be
Well,
honest,
Tonight,
pardon me for trying to make conversation. So
it's
this is
not
Wait,
that. I
no, hold
literally
on,
do
man.
not know what to do anymore. It's the way
You do what
things have
feels right.
gone. I don't trust YouTube anymore, and I think they once you're in the red or you decide to do something, they don't promote your shit no more.
okay. You know, it's an interesting point you bring up there, Stephen. I had the same fear a few days ago. Well, I've been having the same fear since all this stuff with Disney started, and I started diving into that, covering the Florida legislation, covering Disney's responses, all this, so on and so forth, thinking that I'm going to dive into this, and this is going to get painful. And the last video that I put out, in fact, 2 days ago, I really said, okay, I'm going to test the waters here. This is going to be a sink or swim moment. Let's see if this works or doesn't. And I did a video on that, like I said, on that Trafalgar poll. And I didn't go into, I was a little cautious about some of the terminology and language I put in there, but I didn't really pull any punches on it in terms of it being bad for Disney and why. And I even went so far as to code the video in the YouTube studio as news and politics, which I have never done before. Because everything on my channel, I've kind of just defaulted to entertainment. It's whatever. So I said, let's do news and politics this time. Tag this video that way and see what happens. Well, it's fine. I mean, I'm at 10,000 views on that video. So
I don't break
it's
100 anymore with Valiant.
wait, what's that?
I don't break 100 anymore if I'm lucky.
On what? Individual videos?
Anything.
Well, let me put it this way. What I noticed when back in late February, when I did the first live stream that I did was that 1 year anniversary stream, and then I did about 3 live streams after that each Sunday. That absolutely destroyed my YouTube metrics. And it took me a month of not doing live streams to retrain YouTube back again to what I was doing. And then in the last week, it started blowing up again. And I know you had an amazing amount of channel growth when you were doing your live streams with what was going on with the truckers convoy.
Let's put it this way: every time I go live, every time I upload a video, they decrease the sub count.
Huh.
It has been an ongoing thing.
Yeah, I can't pretend to understand what YouTube does or thinks.
Neither can I. And I'm now trying the John Talk style, like the 30-second video stuff, like just doing little humor stuff. Like the shorts with FN will hit once in a while, but anything else it's dead in the water. And I'm at the point, that's why I don't care about the going back to the program ever, because at this point, I don't think we even have control anymore.
No, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, but the only thing I can say, and I could be completely off the mark with this one, but just based on whatever casual observations and my very limited experience on YouTube here, it does take time to train YouTube to what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's it. When I just covered the convoy stuff, Valiant, remember, even after that's done, and that's over 30 days, right?
Yeah.
Then why is it Social Blade is still detecting me as a gaming channel? So that doesn't matter anymore.
Are your channel tags and your video tags and all that kind of stuff, what are you using, though?
I actually go through, I make sure I use the right tags of what I cover. I make sure that I'm using tags that are related to the most common when it comes to, let's say, if it's Elden Ring or anything else, same thing. It even was happening during the live streams and the convoy coverage when it started hitting the U.S. Everything was being diminished. Everything was automatically being suppressed or put into limited. I would go live and I would be limited before 30 seconds.
Limited before 30. What do you mean?
I would go live for 30 seconds and I would already hit limited ads in 30 secons. So
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So I even then and then my viewership would not go over 10. Or I remember that recording I did, guys who saw that video, right, where I was showing like my hashtags and my video viewer number switching to a different stream. live on my screen. You remember I showed that? Here, hold on. Let me get this up. Jerry, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's just it. I would rather just do what I want to do and not have to worry about money. I as much as people like giving me super chats, I don't care about them anymore. It's really don't. But I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Where is YouTube losing their shit? Because this is. Here it is. All right. Now we're going to copy this. I'm going to pause this. Now I want you to watch this because this is stuff I'm picking up on YouTube with my channel. I make sure I go through. Now I want you to. All right. Let me know when it's shared.
I see it.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want you guys to watch here. And I'm going to rewind it back because those aren't my hashtags. Those aren't my hashtags.
Oh yeah, I remember
Wait,
that.
wait.
Those aren't my watch. Just watch and look. Okay, those aren't my hashtags. Watch the hashtags change and watch the viewers change. There goes back to my hashtags. Now it's 1474. Look, you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah,
That's YouTube.
that is weird. I've seen some goofy live stream jumping around stuff. I noticed that on.
But it's showing me as someone else's stream, like Vancouver Merch Day.
Yeah, usually hashtags you have to manually enter those. Just for everybody watching, manually enter those in the video description for those to show
So
up.
why is it my own stream? Because I'm taking this live from my stream from my viewer end, right? I'm like recording the actual YouTube link, and it's doing this live. My viewers can't see it, but I can.
Huh. That is
Goes to
weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like that's not normal. I even tagged YouTube with this, never got a reply, and there it is again. This went on for about 5 to 10 minutes. So that's why I'm kind of like wondering, like, if let's not look at shadow bans. Let's not look at being suppressed. Let's look at the fact that maybe your links are literally just being switched up to someone else's channel by YouTube, and you don't even realize it. And that's how this is one of the signs that came through. That's one of my paranoias that came through. Like, I really don't care. I do care, but I don't care. But when I see stuff like this, it makes me wonder whether or not even our description and hashtags even matter. Because I started changing that up. I put the 3 hashtags that would be the most popular. I make sure I do my research on YouTube.
Yeah.
For TubeBuddy, I do all that stuff.
That's what I use as TubeBuddy. But I don't have the experience on the live side like y'all do. Like, everybody on this channel has way more experience on how the live stuff works with the channel than I do, because I just don't live. I just make the regular videos, and I know when I put in the description.
That's right,
I
Jedi.
put in this, and I put in all this kind of stuff, and I just hit load and just go. Live. Now I'm curious. I want to go back and look at the handful.
I'm also going to let you know one thing. If you're not paying attention to your numbers, because I'm very like OCD with numbers. I have watched. I'll wake up in the morning, and my live stream, let's say, will be 955 views. Okay. By noon, the live stream from yesterday, including the ones the days before, 100 or more are wiped from each one.
Huh.
YouTube is even scrubbing views. That's how far it's going. They're even assuming now that there's view botting going on. When I doubt there is, because it's pretty much people looking, clicking, and moving on. But it is something that I've noticed, and I have not done many live streams on my channel as much anymore. People have noticed that I've been trying to do the 30-second clips, like the videos, and it's literally hit or miss. But I'm training it, like you said. Like, I remember what you said. Don't focus on the numbers, just do what you want to do. And that's what I'm doing. But I have also noticed that this is no longer in our control. That's why I've been calling it a timeshare. Put what you want to put up. I'm doing that. But there's something else that is not adding up when literally you're using the same hashtags as someone else, but they're getting, let's say, 10K people watching, and you're not breaking 20. That's not normal. Especially with a channel that has no strikes, no warnings, no nothing.
Yeah.
So I just play it off as it is.
I think the more the algorithm has been screwed up, and the more it's just progressing into something that's a dumpster fire, the easier it is to bypass a bunch of shit, and somebody can hack the algorithm in their favor. And I think that's what's happening.
I think that you have to sound more left to get more, seen more. And I'm a gaming channel, right? So let's say that's the whole thing, though. If it's been 30 days to take to update, why is it still classifying me as a gaming channel?
Yeah.
So I just do what I want to do. But like that's the whole thing though. YouTube at the point, like I have no trust in the YouTube as a platform. I have trust in rather just have fun. But what you say, what other people have said, and I've talked to, don't look at the numbers. So that I believe in that. But at the same time, with the way my mind works, I have to look at the numbers because if I don't memorize the numbers the night before, I won't know that they're different the next day. They literally will just. It's like, you know, when you do a system restart or a system restore.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're doing that a lot more without even realizing that it's affecting the channels down the road. I think that's what's going on. And it's been a lot worse since the dislike button got removed. But I can let's say this. Let's say I'm doing the same type of game. Let's say Markiplier does. All I use the same hashtags as Markiplier, the same tags in a video. I just don't put his name in there. Nothing like that. Still not getting the same type of whatever, right? So it's not the tag. I don't think the tags matter. I really don't think they matter. I think there's something more, but we will never know until things happen. So just keep having fun. I just don't trust YouTube. That's my opinion. Do what you want to do. Have fun doing it, like Nerdrotic and other people have said, and just don't have faith in this platform. YouTube is not for us anymore. It's for corpse, mainstream news, and everything else. And I think that's a reality a lot of us have to accept without making it feel like we shouldn't just have fun with it. But then again, as soon as you get monetized, you're limited again in fun. Because you have to watch what you say, watch what the algorithm will pick up, what will get you hit, what will get you taken down, and what will wipe you out in a night. And then there's the whole other thing. Even talking about the narrative differently, you have a chance of having that one person that will try to like report your channel. It's a lot of stress. And yeah, just don't think about it. But
yeah,
it comes at you. I think that's really a lot of people don't really talk about it as much. I'm trying to make validity in what I'm trying to say here.
no, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't need YouTube's money. I don't. It would be nice, but I don't need it.
Okay, Arlena, we're
It's
about
like-
to wrap it up.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'll see y'all later. I really got to go. I got a lot of shit to do before tonight's stream. So hopefully see all y'all tonight. Bye.
Bye,
Take care, buddy.
Arlena. Bye.
And I'm not trying to be depressing. I hope no one takes that way. And buying. If you have any thoughts, if anyone does, let me know. But this time, I don't care about the numbers. Like you're not supposed to care about the numbers, but I will watch the numbers. That's it. Because as soon as you log in, you see your numbers in studio. It's pretty hard to ignore the numbers when you see them in your face. It's like I have to put stickies all over every part that I see a digit.
Yeah, I've got it to where I don't see that. I have to go hunt for it.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about when you log into your creator studio?
Yeah, the first thing it shows is your numbers. If you have any important notifications, how good your last video did. It's all numbers.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, I see that every day.
We need 455 more watch hours to hit 4K.
You'll do it.
Oh really?
And then we just need 735 more subs to hit 1,000,000.
That's the other thing that bothers me. I will upload a clip or something, and then I'll see like the people have used have the same type of content, like 10%. You know what I'm talking about? We can see it in your studio. And they have, let's say for 40 views that I have, they have 100,000, but they uploaded after me. So explain how that works.
Yeah.
What
That makes
about
sense,
their sub count?
Lower sub counts.
They have lower sub counts than you, and they're getting
That's
that?
what I'm trying to talk. Yeah. Because remember when Ottawa Convoy was going on, right? It was getting to the point that it was so popular, YouTube was limiting the channels and forcing people to subscribe. So that whenever they hit a certain amount of viewers were actually able to watch the channel stream. So I think they're doing more than we actually realize. Because that's when we were starting hearing. Because that was the first time I ever saw that. Let's say you have 800 people sub to your channel, and it's limiting you for every 110 more people to watch, whatever the fuck they were doing, right? So people that were going to that channel to watch the live stream, they would get a black screen saying, due to the popularity of this channel, you have to subscribe to watch this content. But they need this many things. That's literally what was coming across people's screens. Have you ever heard about that?
Mm-mm.
That's how much power YouTube has. They were forcing people to subscribe to a channel to watch a live stream.
Yeah, I always just got this stream is not available.
Yep.
That's all I ever got. Now, and more during the convoy, that's the only time I've ever seen it.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you think they can't just be like, this stream isn't available and just redirect you somewhere else and you won't even know?
Yeah. Yeah, and all I can do is hope that once Elon buys Twitter, he'll buy Google.
He won't buy Google. I don't think he wants
can't
that
afford that.
responsibility.
I wish he would.
Mm.
All I'm saying, that's it. That's the way I analyze shit. I'm not trying to be depressing, but it's weird.
No. I mean, this is enlightening stuff that people
It's
No,
do need.
that's your
informative.
experience, and that's
Yeah,
just
it's
it. Everybody's
informative.
experience with YouTube is can be radically different.
Yep.
Ours has been a very stale relationship.
But when you're getting like 800 views and only 10 people liking, there's definitely a weirdness going on.
Yeah. I mean, that ratio is pretty consistent with our view to like ratio.
It's just the way I am. That's why I like that stuff. It gets my head thinking. So I'm like, okay, so if I try it this way, and you can go through all the different websites under the sun and try to use different hashtags and all that, and see. And what you do is you switch up your hashtags in the video and put 5 different ones that you think is most popular. Then you go to a different site that says tell you 5 other popular ones. Put that in the top 5 and see which one does different. And if none of them are doing different, that means your hashtags has nothing to do with shit. Your tags has nothing to do with shit. It pretty much means if YouTube doesn't want you to be seen, they won't let you be seen. And you can see that in your analytics where it goes by suggested videos. And if you're not seeing anything from suggested videos, that means YouTube's not even promoting your ass.
Yeah, they don't promote us at all.
Well, I mean, I do know, and I know Steven knows this because we've had this conversation, but
Yeah.
I mean, I do know that in general, my observations with YouTube, again, in my very limited experience here, about a year or so, YouTube just frankly flat out does not like live streams. They do not like live streamers in terms
Even
of
though they
promotion.
said this year was for live streamers.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
was
they
their
can say what
words
they
at the
want,
beginning.
but the way the
It was like,
algorithms
yeah,
are
no.
built, you know, there's a big difference between channel growth if you focus on making nothing but videos versus making predominantly live streams or all live streams.
That's been my whole
It's-
channel is pretty much
Yeah.
Well,
live stream.
here's my
It's
question:
night
why
and
should
day.
they care? Why should they care
because it's
if
just the way
somebody
that
live
they
streams
build.
or not?
10-minute videos will make more money through ads because more people are clicking through a 10-minute video than sitting there for a 5-hour stream on replay, hoping the ads pop up before
Correct.
the middle of the stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's based on that's just based on audience behavioral patterns.
Okay.
You know, and that's why when you look at you take some of the fastest growing, fastest moving channels that have consistently very good hits, they're putting out 1 or 2 8 to 10 minute videos every day. They're hitting that metric. That's what
I try
YouTube
that.
likes. And it takes a while to train it, and being consistent
So-
at doing it. That's the trick. from
So
my
what I should
understanding.
do is take one of my Twitch streams, cut it up into 10-minute segments, and upload it.
Yes. Do that for like 2 or 3 months straight. Like, and you don't have to do it every day, but maybe 2-3 times a week at the same time, same days of the week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Boom, 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 every week for like 2-3 months. See what happens. And that's the trick, is that it takes patience. And it took me a while to kind of figure that out. And I still don't even have the capacity to load at a consistent basis, just because my schedule is batshit crazy. So I do what I can, but I do know that, for me, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my best days. Thursdays especially. That's where I can look at my metrics and say, this is where the most of my viewers are. And I know if I drop a video at Thursday at noon, it's going to be a comparable rock star to, say, dropping one at Monday evening at 5 p.m. So if I know I have a really good video, then I'm going to save it. I'm going to push it back. I'm going to drop it at that prime time. For my, again, everybody's channel is different. And yes, there are some very successful channels out there that do a lot of live streaming. However, there are also channels that are in a different universe, in terms of they've got 100, 2, 3, 4, 500,000, 1 million subs. It's a totally different game, right? Like if you listen to Critical Drinker, and what I thought was great, just in the last month, he started putting out a series of videos on his secondary channel, Critical Drinker After Hours, talking about how to YouTube. And he brings all this up, and it's a lot of things that I'd kind of observed over the last year, and then he kind of brought it all home, and I'm like, yeah, dude, it's right on.
But then that's the other thing. Then I shouldn't fear going live, and for an hour of going live, they're taking away 5 to 10 subs as soon as I go live.
Oh, I agree with that.
And yet
part.
there's 10 people still watching. It's like they're not even. That's the thing, though. So I'm wondering if they're doing this to every channel across the board. Not that you just go live. It's just that as soon as you upload new content, they're literally deliberating whether or not you should keep those subs depending on your views. And if that's what the algorithm being pushed through, you need to know about that.
Well, there was some kind of, let's call it a purge in the last 4 to 6 weeks, for sure. I saw subs disappearing, but I also thought to myself, okay, it's also been about a year, a little over a year since I got on YouTube. And of course, if you have subs that haven't watched a video in a year, that's what YouTube kind of does, a cleansing. But there were other channels, the Quartering and everybody else, that had lost, 1,000 subs a day for several days, stuff like that. And then it seems like more recently things have kind of settled back out a little bit.
53 in a week.
53, like this past week?
In 7 days.
It's okay.
And I don't worry about the numbers, but I'm like, I will go live, and that's why I don't go live on YouTube as much anymore. Because as soon as I go live, it's like I've been live 5 minutes and someone already has unsubbed. I haven't even started talking yet. That's weird.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if there's something else going on, but that's it. We'll never know with YouTube. I think a lot of people are going through that stuff, and it's like I'll say this as a thing. We might be talking about this, and it might cause paranoia or scaredness. I'm saying, don't fucking worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Me, I like looking at the numbers because you know why? I'm psycho. Sorry about that.
No.
Well, no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking at the numbers if that's,
No.
Your interest and beyond. You know what I'm saying?
To me, looking at the numbers is like looking at your stock prices if you owned a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. You're seeing how
You're
many
keeping
people are
track
buying
of that.
stock in your channel.
Yeah.
Just by the viewership. So yeah, that's the way I look at it.
But let's say this. Let's say that 3,000 people are subbed to your channel and they have notifications turned on. It says in your studio. Then why is it if they're getting notifications, you're getting 3 views from out of those 3,000?
Well,
I've
first of
got
all, the
notifications turned on
suck.
for everybody on this panel. I don't get a single one.
No,
Yep.
and no, the notifications have been absolute a dumpster fire. Here, I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna give you the numbers on my last video that I had in terms of actual subscriber views, because it's ridiculous. And that's why you'll see me on my channel. I will repost the same video in or not repost it, but I'll share it. After I make the initial drop, make it public, a notification's supposed to go out. Then usually about 3 hours later, I'll reshare the video on YouTube as like a community share, so another notification goes out. A lot of people will get that before they get the first one. I get notifications for channels that I sub to. It's the same situation. Like, hey, here's a new video from the Critical Drinker. Like, I just get the pop up on my phone, and I go pull it up, and it's like Drinker dropped it yesterday. That is what happens. It's absolutely ridiculous. So if I go in here to this video that I put out on Thursday. So if I look at this now, let's see, where is the watch time? Let's see. Let me find it here real quick. Wrong side. So like traffic source, search YouTube, traffic source, suggested videos. Where's the damn notifications? Oh, here we go.
It would probably be under reach.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Okay, notifications. Here we go. Views from notifications on, let's see, total so far. I mean, browse features 6,600 views. Notifications, according to this, 207. I mean, I have 6,600 subs.
So if YouTube's recommending 30% of my content, why is I'm not seeing that 36%?
Yeah. I mean, browse features 6,654 views. YouTube search 781. Suggested videos 747. Other YouTube features 550. Channel pages 277. Notifications all the way to 7 down the list at 207.
Browse features. Wait, you're looking at impressions, or what are you looking at? Average.
I'm looking at actual views.
All right. Browse features 6,500, 38%. Shorts feed 3,400. YouTube search 1,800. Notifications 1,371. Channel pages 1,300. External 1,100. Director on nodes 650. Other YouTube features 323. Suggested videos 253. Playlists 96. Hashtags 43.
Yeah,
Place
hashtags.
page
I got
19.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
that's
definitely hashtags don't matter.
Is that on your last video, or that's impressions, or what?
That's in the whole.
The whole what?
The whole. Like I'm looking at the actual graphs.
Like for the whole channel?
For the this is for traffic source. The last 28 days.
Oh, the last 28 days. Okay, I got.
And this is daily. So if there's, let's say, 17,000 views coming in daily, they're not showing up in my studio.
That's that's views, not impressions.
Impressions in total for, let's say, the last 28 days till today, 200,000.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
I mean, yeah, depending on what your impression click-through rate is. If it's 10%, then you would have 20,000 views.
3%.
3% click-through rate. Okay.
So that still doesn't add up with the numbers.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's why I was like, I'm either crazy or I need to start doing 12 monkeys style thinking or some shit. That's it. That's how numbers works. Yeah. I'm like, that's it. I've realized that you're not going to win. So just do what you want to do, have fun, but it's okay to look at the numbers. Don't let it control you.
Well, no, you have a point.
Yeah. Oh, we should probably do a stream about this and talk about this sometime.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
It'd be an actual great idea.
Oh, it would teach people what to look for and how to utilize it, and
Because I would actually because Valliant, I'd actually like to do this. What we do is upload the same video. One of us make like a video and upload that same video to both channels with the same hashtag, same everything, and see how different the retaliation is.
Interesting. It would have to be, the trick would be we would have to pick a topic. We'd have to do a video on something that fits.
We can just literally call it, this is the YouTube test. We are both testing to see whether or not this video has the same type of outcome on two different channels.
Well, but our channel content is so different, and that's kind of the better test would be for you to hook up with another gaming channel and have that test. Because
that's hard as hell.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is because my channel content is so different than yours.
Yeah.
There's way too many variables that don't line up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. No, I appreciate this. Honestly, I like talking about
I would
shit.
do it. I just don't think, I don't know if it would really give us a clear picture, It would be like if I did a test and then like Midnight's Edge, because we do very similar Hollywood business content. So if I did something and they did something and we both put out the same test and we said, okay, we will scale it for obvious sub count discrepancies, but look at the percentages, then I think that would be interesting. But I don't know how that would work if you or I did it. I mean, I might. Yeah. It's like you said, I have no idea what YouTube does half the time. Like I said, I'm just look at, a video that I put out Thursday has 85,000 impressions. I have a 7.7% click-through rate. I have 9,600 views right now.
I used to be getting up to 53K, and then it slowly diminished to not even 1,000. So I know the convoy shit died out, but it's just weird. But other than that, no, I'm not worried. I just like going nuts because it makes me aware. It's just like, just don't care. Push what you want to push. But getting almost 120 views on, let's say, a 5K channel is not normal percentages.
What is it? For a lot of channels, it's usually 20 to 30%.
Yeah, so that means either YouTube is either affecting my channel or something is going on with the algorithm. My channel's caught up in it because it's confused.
See, that's the part that I can't explain it. But yeah, you look at channels that are, 300,000 subs, and they average,
25K.
50 maybe thousand. You look at channels that are 100, 130,000, they average 30,000 views, 40,000, 50,000 views. I'm a 6,600 sub channel, and I average over 5,000 views per video.
Yep. So I'm going to start downloading your videos and putting them on my channel.
So that's what I'm saying is that I don't know how to explain it, I wish I could because I would love to help other people. I have no freaking clue why my channel seemingly overperforms for its size in terms of views. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I like these conversations. That was cool. And Dale needs to go because he wants to play Fertner. But like, I think we got.
No. I was just looking at the notifications. I finally found it. See, this is lifetime. 1,242 notifications. Only 9.1% viewership from that.
Wait, where are you on what now? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at in the analytics. I'm in the actual traffic source.
Oh, your whole channel analytics.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all
Okay.
got me curious.
Arwen, have you?
Yeah,
never
because I
gone into
finally found
studio?
that. Because
No, I've been in my studio. I haven't looked at all that. I don't know how.
I was looking at my subscription source, and I was like, "Wow, we've actually had 327 subs, but we lost 63 of them."
YouTube just takes them away. Yeah, they just deem.
If they
We
don't
only had-
engage after a certain amount of time, they unsub them. That's.
But they shouldn't be. That's the thing, though. They should not be touching that because what if that person just lost internet? Like that's it. Why are they deeming what they should wipe out and what not?
I don't know
Yeah.
what their threshold is, though, Steven. And it seems like it's like maybe 6 months or a year. It's a good long time.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
6 months or a year. Then why is it happening to me daily?
Well, and another problem with that is the algorithm. Once you stop seeing a channel show up in your feed, you sometimes forget about it, and then
Correct.
you think, "Hey, whatever happened to that channel?" Then you go and look for it. It's like, "Oh, well, I was unsubbed. I didn't realize that." But you don't realize that. Well, the algorithm stopped showing you them, and you forgot about it so long that YouTube unsubbed you. Otherwise, you would have still found it. No,
I'm gonna go in here
I
'cause now
know
you
what
got
I
me
meant.
curious.
I don't
know.
understand how
I'm
to
gonna
use
go
any of this.
lifetime here and see. Okay, so
I got out of it. It's making my head hurt.
I'm looking at. So what are we talking about? Notifications. Okay, so lifetime notifications. View count from notifications 10,645. 2.3%, which of my total views, which seems crazy, because you think notifications would do. I mean, browse features is way more. I mean, that's 275,000 views in browse features lifetime. 8.3 million impressions lifetime. And then total view. Yeah. So, I mean, but it tends to line up. Browse features, YouTube search, suggested videos, channel pages, other YouTube features. This is in order. And then notifications is like 7 down, which you would think that, you know, when you create a video, and if presuming that, you know, maybe 30% have notifications turned on. I mean, that number, even at 30%, 25%, 25% of your subs have notifications turned on. That should be a much higher figure.
So it actually proves that their systems are fucking broken.
Well, their notification system is for damn sure.
Yeah.
I mean, at least in for a lot of things. I mean, I know that notifications, because I can see in the first 30 minutes of a video going out, I can look at the notifications and see, okay, there's a handful of folks. I know who's getting it, or not know who specifically, but I know the numbers are pretty consistent. But then after that, it rolls off, and that's why at about the 3-hour mark, I start sending out additional shares for it. You know, hey, in case you missed it, blah, 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 blah. And then I might do one the next day if it's a really hot video, like the one at the Thursday, that I'll send it out again and just see if I can keep it moving like I have.
Yeah.
So
this is actually a great talk. I actually want to I have something to talk about because I don't know anything about numbers. So.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, dude, yeah, let me know and we'll help share it out and get everybody there to watch that, because it's something, to me, anybody who is on YouTube or is thinking about doing YouTube needs to know this shit.
I agree.
I really do think if y'all have not watched it, I would highly, highly encourage you to go watch the video series that Critical Drinker started doing. It's not on his main channel. I think it's on Critical Drinker After Hours, his secondary channel. And
I watched a couple of them.
It's basically how to be a YouTuber, and he really he goes through a lot.
So
of
you have
stuff.
to be on camera though, don't you?
No, that's actually one of the things he said. Don't be on camera.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm shoving everybody away just by being on camera.
Well,
They
no,
can't
it's
handle
not
it.
that. It's
That makes
you know,
sense to me too.
no, his
They get to develop their own image of who you are without breaking the reality.
Right.
well, that's part of it. Absolutely, you're correct.
That's
But
why I
the
stuck with it. Yeah.
The other thing too, though, and his big thing, especially now, again, this doesn't work for live streams, obviously, because that's a totally different dynamic. And that's one of the things he says: don't live stream. You know, now that's if you really want to build a channel and get a bunch of subs. But I understand that some people like doing that. And that's fine, and if that's what you enjoy, then by all means do it. Good on you. But his point is that script your videos. You know, if you're going to make videos, if you're going to try to build a YouTube channel, script it. Don't worry about recording yourself on camera. Script it, record the narration, put in images, put in videos, just like you see. Just look at all of Critical Drinker's videos. He is not in any video that he does. The only time Critical Drinker is on camera is if he is doing a live stream. That's it.
Here's a question for you. Any more videos with WDW Pro coming?
Yes. I don't know when just yet. It's just a matter of, like I said, the last several weeks have been so busy. And in fact, just getting those videos done that I did with Pro was, shit, man, I didn't sleep for a while just because of everything going on. Plus that, there's actually at least 2 more videos that I could cut from the first 2.5-hour session we did almost a month ago. I just haven't gotten to it. And we still have other stuff to record. I talked to Pro a few days ago. Of course, he's enjoying the Easter weekend, and we'll be catching up soon, though.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, definitely keep me in the loop on when you are going to do this, or if you do it together or with somebody else, and we'll help promote the shit out of it and get it out there.
Sure, I'll host you on my channel. Valliant.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Yeah, it's like I said, finally I'm getting a little bit of a breather after the last, almost 2 months at this point. This is spring every year for me for the last 4 or 5 years since Mrs. Renegade opened up her own music school. It's just, this is what we got. And then usually in the fall too, right around Thanksgiving week and then through the first 2 weeks of December, it's like, fuck, I'm out. It's because we got all the Christmas and the holiday concerts and stuff like that. It's the same maniacal stuff. There's usually a week or two during the summer because she's got summer camps, but that's not near as bad as like right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, it follows the school year. I mean, you think about it, it's the same thing for obvious reasons. I mean, that's the clientele that we have. We got school kids, so it's just, yeah, it wears you out. I mean, people ask me for the last several weeks, man, are you and Doomcock fighting? Because you haven't been on his show. And like, I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, we're fine. I'm like, this is the mentality of, unfortunately, a lot of people in the YouTube audience and the social sphere. It's like, you don't show up on somebody's channel for a while, and everybody thinks, oh man, they had a fight. They got in a fight, man. They hate each other. I'm like, no, life and shit, y'all. It happens, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I didn't do my own show 4K for you that I do with Tom over in Midnight's Edge. Like, I wasn't even on my own show that he and I created for a fucking month because of this. It's like poor Tom was like rescheduling, getting other hosts and shit like that, and it turned out great. It worked well, and it was a lot of, you know. It was fun watching it because, like, I was sitting there chilling, running tech rehearsals and stuff, and I kind of had him on, and I'm like, I wish I could be there. This is a great conversation, but no, I'll see you in a month, you know? I felt terrible, but I knew it was going to happen, so.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I want to thank you for coming on today and hanging out with us. I really appreciate that.
It's a lot of fun, man. I love coming here and doing it. I'll do it. It's like I said, I'll do whenever I can. Like, today was a great day because I knew it was going to be quiet. I was going to be sitting here at the computer all day. Like, I've got 7 minutes and 50 some odd seconds left. I'm waiting on this render right now, this 4K render for the last, run of the play that we did. I was going to be sitting here doing this kind of stuff, moving data. So I'm like, sure, yeah, man, I'll jump on and we can chat and goof off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, anytime you got free time, door's always open.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Thanks, and I'll be around tonight for Echo Base. I don't know if I'll be there the whole time, but that's another one of those things. Like I have not every Saturday night. I'm either running a tech rehearsal, or I'm running an actual performance for the last month. So this will be the first time I've actually watched an EBN Saturday night show since end of March, or no, excuse me, end of February maybe. First week of March, or first week of March, something like that. So I'll go in there if nothing else, just to piss X-Wing off. So
Yeah, I'm gonna do some trolling tonight.
oh yeah, I'm in the mood. I'm overdue. I'm just pissed that Coach isn't going to be there. So I'm like, God damn it.
Well, you can probably DM him some dick pics or something.
Not my dick pics. So
So what else is? Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly. That's the way
oh
to
yeah,
do
you
it.
just go on the internet and download a dick pic.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding? I have sent Coach a dick pic before of I just went on Google and I'm like large black, and that was it. And then
Damn!
and then I forget. No, he basically set up the joke, and I'm like, okay, this is too easy. And yeah, that's what happened. Y'all think Coach is such a goody two shoes? He's really not.
He's a nasty bastard.
Oh no, he has got a mouth on him. It's absolutely hilarious. I wish I could go. That's another thing. I wish I could go to the meetup in a couple of weeks. And like Coach and Nick are both, oh my God, don't tell me you can't make it. I'm like, I can't. And it was funny because I told them on a show a few weeks ago, I thought it was the beginning of April. And they said, oh, well, no, it's the end of April, so you can come to that. And I'm like, well, no, I swear to God, I asked this question before. And then I looked. I'm like, oh, the first show that we had, the one I'm editing the videos for now, was the first 2 weeks in April. But I have another show coming up at the end of April. Now, fortunately, I'm not running tech for that. I just have to film it, which is a massive difference in terms of time commitment. It's much less. So, but I still can't. I can't go to Nashville or whatever it is that weekend because I'm going to be filming, the junior plays. So.
Well, hell, you can just say screw that and then come to Retropalooza in October in Arlington.
Retropalooza.
One state to the left.
Yeah, I know where Arlington is, bro.
October 22nd and 23rd.
I'll take a look, see what's going on.
Hell yeah, man. Loki's going to be here. Nick's going to be here. Mike, I think Paulie's going to be here.
Okay. Yeah, send me the information on
Arwen,
that.
Arlena, they're coming.
Because that's one of those things where it's easy enough to where, I can bail out from the office a little early, Friday midday, hop on a plane, and I mean that's a 1 hour flight from here basically, not much, or maybe an hour 15, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
If I got nothing else going on that weekend, then yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But with my luck, that'll be another weekend where there's a play or a show or something going on. So that's just always how it winds up.
Yeah, I got a feeling somebody's going to jail. And it's probably going to be me.
I'm going to stay my ass in Louisiana in that case.
That's the reason they don't let me out much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Valiant. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Arwen, for being here.
Thank you,
I really
Daryl.
appreciate you guys. The dogs are barking. They're ready to go out. So I got to let them go before they piss all over the house. So anyway, for the 4 people that are still here, thank you so much. And if you're watching this after the fact, God bless you. We love you. And y'all take care. And remember, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you will always have a seat at our table. Y'all take care.